58 South TV.
Hey, what's going on, man? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion.
58 South TV, welcome to the show. Topics of discussion, let the real talk grow. Sports, music, news, bring the truth to the light. Tap in, turn up, yeah, we live tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished. And the good deed was done by the good brother Raheem Morris in the Atlanta Falcons. But he was punished for letting my Carolina Panthers moonwalk into the playoffs. Him, what's my man's name? John Harbaugh, Pete Carroll, Kevin Stefanski, Jonathan Gannon. They all got walking papers. We gonna get to it. That, college football playoffs, NFL playoffs, the little Drake situation, I don't think it's, as serious as they try and make it out to be, but we'll see. That and more, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. I am your host, 58 South, along with my co-host. Welcome back, homeboy. Happy New Year to you, Joose Jalapeno Jones. What's up, man?
Happy 2026 to everybody out there. What's happening, 58?
Man, a lot, to be quite honest with you, man. There's a whole lot happening. As I mentioned, it's a coaching carousel. We got the NFL playoffs jumping off. The college football playoff is taking place. Carolina Tar Heels got exposed by SMU. What else we got? Trey Young want to go to the Wizards. 2026 is off to a weird start. Then, of course, you got the sad news about what happened in Minnesota. You know what I mean? Where would you like to start? Definitely not with the Minnesota news. You ain't.
Yeah, let's just go with the sports. Let's go with the coaches, bro. All the coaches that got hot seated out of here.
All right. Well, let's get to it then. Let me find my trusty bell here. I should have had that already. I'm tripping. Joose Jones. We're gonna play a little game real quick, man. We're gonna line up these coaches who got fired with quarterbacks who also need coaches. You tell me which one's the best fit. I'll give you the quarterback, and you tell me which one of these coaches is the best fit for that quarterback. Cool?
Cool.
You need me to read the coaches one more time?
I got most of them in my head already. Yeah, go ahead.
Bet. The Falcons let go of Raheem Morris. The Browns let go of Kevin Stefanski. The Raiders let go of Pete Carroll. The Cardinals let go of Jonathan Gannon. And the Ravens let go of John Harbaugh. All right? The Browns, Shedeur Sanders. Which one of those coaches would you like to see coach Shedeur Sanders in the Browns?
Wow.
And we're not saying what will happen because we.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like, I know it sounds crazy, but let's go Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll? Not bad. All right. Lamar Jackson is a man without a coach. Who would you like? Which one of those coaches would you like to see coach Lamar Jackson?
Yeah. Harbaugh was a great coach, bro. He was there for 18 years. So I guess it was just time to move on. It's not like he was just horrible. He has a great resume. It wasn't his fault for the stuff that was going on this year, but another coach. It wasn't, brother. Okay. All right, bro. Let's just say Coach Gannon.
Okay. And mind you, everybody, we're just talking about the coaches on the list that got fired. We know good and well.
Actually, no. I like Raheem Morris for him.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Morris better for the Ravens.
Okay. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals.
I go with Gannon on that one. He was the Cardinal. He was the Cardinal.
That
I'm going to send him back there. I'm going to send him right back, bro.
Okay.
Who's the other coaches besides Harbaugh or who else?
Jim Harbaugh, John Gannon, Kevin Stefanski, Pete Carroll, Raheem Morris. Stefanski's the only one you haven't.
Stefanski to the Cardinals.
With Kyler Murray. And then the last one, I guess, is Geno for the Raiders.
So I have to throw, just the way we're playing it, I got to throw Harbaugh there. Meanwhile, I really want Harbaugh to go to my Giants, but that's quiet as kept.
Hey, man, I think it'd be interesting to see him in the NFC. Oh, this is the question I wanted to ask you. And before I ask you that question, what's going on there, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in on Connected Radio. Thanks for watching on the YouTube. All right? Like, subscribe, all that goodness, man. Are you surprised that John Harbaugh got let go before Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, it kind of did come as a surprise to me, man. Him and Tomlin, they about the same amount of tenure as a coach on one team, right?
Yeah, I think Tomlin got one more year. I think Tomlin's 19 years, I believe, right?
Yeah. And I can't take nothing away from either one of them. Like I say, John Harbaugh's resume is great because right after he got canned, there was like 6 or 7 teams that already put a bid in for him. So I mean, he has no problem getting a job.
Oh
Mike
yeah,
Tomlin
no.
won't have any problem getting a job either.
But Mike Tomlin's still secure. You know, I mean, still hasn't had a losing season. It's not many coaches can say that one. Excuse me. All right, now that that's out the way. No. One more John Harbaugh question. Was it Lamar Jackson's inability to win in the playoffs, Mark Andrews' inability to make big catches, or was it that rookie field goal kicker who missed that field goal against the Pittsburgh Steelers that sealed John Harbaugh's fate?
That rookie kicker had to, because I believe if he would have made that and they would have went on and actually won a playoff game, Harbaugh still would have been in there. But after that, it was like, you know what, dog, we just gonna go ahead and start fresh. But that kicker, I hope he's out of a job too, right?
If he's out of a job, then Mark Andrews got to be out of a job too. Then you can't just
You just don't miss that.
you remember that pass Mark Andrews did not catch.
You're right, bruh. And Lamar and Derrick Henry just sitting there looking crazy, bruh. Lamar done brought them all the way up the field, got them right where they needed to get the quick W. Poor Lamar, man. He had a horrible year this year, man. It was terrible. What, they lost the first, how many games did they lose in a row?
They were 1-5 to start the season.
Right.
They were 1-5, man. Terrible.
I hope he has a bounce back year, man. Because he deserves it, bro. He's a great quarterback, bro. Like, he be doing his thing, but
he is, but this is my thing, right? You've been with one coach for 18 seasons. Well, he ain't been in the league for 18 seasons. You get what this the only coach you've known, right? So I'm just wondering the grace, is it grace period the word I'm looking for? Or the curve, I guess the learning curve with him and the next coach. How long that's going to take for them to be on the same page and get back to their winning ways. Because I'm not going to lie to you, man. I don't see them coming out the gate next year being 4-0, 5-0. Because they're going to have, unless they about to overhaul everything, they just wanted to start with the coach first.
Well, any coach that pretty much comes into this situation right now with the Ravens, they've had these few years to watch Lamar grow from either, from where they were at. Everybody's seen Lamar and his growth, and everybody knows what he's about. So a coach is not going to just come in and be confused on what he has and what he has to do. You know what Lamar is capable of doing, just like you know what Derrick Henry is capable of doing. You just got to put it together, have a good offensive coach, first of all. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I think they should have did way better this season than they damn did, bro. It didn't look like the team that I thought it was gonna be this year.
No, you can say that about quite a few teams.
You sure can.
Say that about quite a few teams, man. We're gonna get to some teams who actually did what they supposed to do, and some teams who got helped out by other teams and actually made the playoffs. One other thing though on this Ravens situation, you see Cliff Kingsbury decided to leave the Commanders, right?
Yes.
I'd be interested in seeing if he tries to take the job at Baltimore. Because he's good with quarterbacks.
Yeah,
that was Kyler Murray's first dude. You just had Jaden Daniels looking all right. You know what I mean? Before his injury set in. I'm speaking about last season, not this season. That might be the play in Baltimore. It might be the play.
I think you might be on to something, 58. That sounds like it might be the right deal right there.
Well, we shall see. But let's get to what we do know. We do know that the Carolina Panthers are in the playoffs. How we got there, that ain't your business. Just know we in there. Just know we in there, man. One time for the Atlanta Falcons, you will rarely hear me say those words because of the Atlanta Falcons beating the what you call them folks, the Saints.
I got this for you too.
I know you do.
Got that right there. 20 to 40, 45, 50. Yeah, for everybody to know, I paid my debt.
I appreciate it.
If I could give it to the phone, I would.
You can. It's called Cash App. You can do it right through the phone.
I ain't got Cash App. My bad, bro.
Yeah, but you can. I'm just saying, in case you ever want to tell somebody, I wish I could send you money through the phone. You can. Yeah, you can. You can definitely do that. 2026 is amazing. It's amazing in 2026. But yeah, we got a rematch with the Los Angeles Rams, and the line on the game is so disrespectful at the bank. -10.5. -10.5. Like -10.5.
And y'all beat them last time.
Right. I'm like, if you're gonna say we're gonna lose, okay. I'm not gonna argue too loud with you about it. I'm gonna argue with you, but not too loud about it. But 2 touchdowns? Oof. The audacity. Who you got in that game?
First of all, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was in town this Saturday, Yeah, that's Saturday, right?
Yes, sir. Saturday. First game, Saturday,
I
4:30.
would definitely be at that game if I was in town. But since I'm not, I would love to see Carolina do what they did last time to them, man. Pull the upset. Do I think it's gonna happen? Hell no. I think the Rams are gonna try to come in and pummel Carolina. But hey man, Carolina did it once. Let's see if they can do it again, man. I'm going Carolina.
The Carolina Panther in me is saying, of course, the Carolina Panthers. But the common sense journalism major in me is looking at the fact that Devontae Adams is playing this game. He ain't played that last game. And plus, we only won by 3 points. I don't think they had that problem come Saturday, boss. Now, I hope I'm wrong. Lord, I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, man, I think the Rams, man, that offense is too high powered for real, for real.
Yeah, it is. It is. But just these Panthers, man, they've been very unpredictable this year. Let's put it like that. So
Oh, you ain't got to tell me.
they do good.
Well, in unpredictable situations, being underdogs, yes, they do well. But this Carolina Panthers team, this quarterback, this coach have never been in the playoffs.
True.
What's over there on the other side of that ball? Not only have they been in the playoffs, they've been to the Super Bowl, they've won a Super Bowl.
Right, right.
I could see if this was March Madness, then I'd say, all that other stuff doesn't matter. This is not March Madness. Ain't gonna be no one shining moment.
Yeah, yeah, but hey, we shall see, brother. Like, I don't know. I'd rather y'all play these Rams than y'all play the New Orleans Saints. If that makes any
That's a good
sense.
one. That's a good one there. Next game, 8:00, Green Bay Packers at the Chicago Bears. That game will be on Amazon. Oh yeah, the Panther game is gonna be on Fox, by the way. Green Bay -1.5, so they pretty much don't know. They got it as a toss up. This will be the third time these two have seen each other. I want to say the Chicago up 2 games or nothing on these guys. Well, I don't want to say nothing wrong. This their third time playing each other, and by now they just have each other figured out. So I'm expecting a real great game. Who you got?
Go with Caleb, baby. Straight Chicago.
Okay, you and Miss Sean.
Straight up.
You know my motto all 2026 is to spread love. So I'm to go with Green Bay because he's out of protocol. He's out of concussion protocol. He's back. I think he has something to prove, man. Excuse me. I think he has something to prove.
Either way, it's gonna be a great game. I'll tell you that right now.
I hope.
I think it's gonna be low.
I was getting say, there you go. I was going to say, man, I got it being a low scoring affair, man. Like maybe a 17-14 or something like that. Win by a field goal. Just because you got each other, you got to have each other figured out by now. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
And I swear I turned the sound off on the phone. My fault. Yeah. All right, let's get to Sunday. Sunday, you got the Buffalo Bills versus the Jacksonville Jaguars on CBS at 1 p.m. They calling this a toss-up. They got a Buffalo -1.5. Is Jacksonville going to do the thing to the Buffalo Bills and the Bills Mafia down in Duval?
Last couple of seasons, Buffalo had their chance, and, they just couldn't get it. And, usually it was going against Kansas City, and they just couldn't get it. Now Kansas City's out the equation. The Ravens
and Baltimore and Cincinnati.
So it would seem like Buffalo has a clear path to get where they need to get to, right?
It would
I
seem.
don't think so. I think Trevor Lawrence done woke up, and I think it's time to go ahead. And I think Trevor Lawrence gonna definitely handle the Buffalo Bills. I'm not saying they're gonna do any other damage past that, but I think they're gonna handle this.
Well, let me ask you this then. In your opinion, even though they're ranked number 3 in the AFC, would Jacksonville beating Buffalo be an upset to you?
No.
You don't
pretty
trust the
even
Bills on the road?
to me. That's why the spread is only -1.5. Seems like a pretty even game to me, bro.
Yeah, but I'm asking you, though. Would you consider it an upset? I ain't talking about Vegas.
I wouldn't consider it an upset. I mean, I think they're pretty much evenly matched. I don't see anyone as being overly greater than the other. Like, as in, and I hate to be like this to use it as an example, but as the Los Angeles Rams versus the Carolina Panthers, it would seem that you can, say who's the better out of that without even playing it. But with this one, it's like, I don't know, man. I think Jacksonville going to handle some business. And they playing in Jacksonville? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of leaning toward Buffalo, man. Like, the weather should be, I think the same way we keep talking about how Josh Allen, this is the clearest path you ever going to have to the Super Bowl, I think he know this, man. He has to know this. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And I think his guys, they play hard for him, and they know this too. Like, look, man, this is the best chance he gonna have. I got Buffalo winning this game.
Okay, well they do need it. I mean, Josh Allen needs this, but I don't know, man. This season been crazy, and The way I seen Trevor Lawrence been turning up these last couple of games, I think he's going for the kick.
Oh, yeah, I don't have Buffalo coming out of the AFC. I have them winning this game, though.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. The 4:30 game, which should be a pretty good one also. You got the number 6 San Francisco 49ers versus the number 3 Philadelphia Eagles. That's on Fox. They got Philly as a -4.5 favorite. Excuse me. Do you rock with that Philly -4.5?
I rock with Philly winning the game.
I think Brock pretty upsets the whole Pennsylvania.
Can't see it.
Well, the half that rock with the Phillies. I mean, the Eagles.
I can't
Yeah,
see
man.
it.
San Francisco been playing pretty well these past couple games, man, and the Eagles have not.
Exactly why I think that they gonna play good this one. Cause now it's time.
Think so?
Yeah. They been bull crapping along, just trying to get to these playoffs. And now the Super Bowl champions about to come back. Saquon gonna run for about $150 on them. That Brown gonna catch 2 touchdowns. It's about to go down, dog.
We gonna see. I'm gonna roll with the Niners on that one, man.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, I'm rolling with
Philly,
the Niners, yo.
in Philly, you got Brock Purdy coming to Philly. Nah.
The same way Jaden Daniels beat the Lions in Detroit last year, Brock Purdy about to beat the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly.
You know what? Usually, man, you be having some good ones because you always go on the flip side of things. This one ain't it, bro. I'd rather go with Carolina beating the Rams than San Francisco beating these Eagles.
All I'm saying is y'all just tune in to the Sunday Night Live. Ain't even got to say a whole lot, Joose. All you got to say is, good one. That's all you got to say. I ain't asking you to say much. You just say good one and we call it square. That's it. We can call it square. All right, the late game, the 8 o'clock game. The LA Chargers versus the New England Patriots. They got New England -3.5. Does Jim Harbaugh somehow avenge the firing of his brother by winning the whole thing, by winning the Super Bowl, starting with beating the New England Patriots in Foxborough?
I definitely got to say it. No, sir. Drake May been on fire, and he ain't going to stop. New England going far in this playoffs. Believe that.
I think Justin Herbert is tired of being the punchline to some football jokes. I think the LA Chargers beat the New England Patriots, man. Yeah.
We just on totally sides of these cards, huh?
Yeah, we on totally different side. I got Harbaugh. I got Harbaugh winning that game, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Then the Monday night game, number 5 Houston Texans versus number 4 Pittsburgh Steelers. They got Houston -3. Do you agree, Houston?
Do agree. I'm going with Houston, baby. Old CJ Stroud.
I'm seeing the storyline they're trying to put together already with Aaron Rodgers, possibly his last season, riding off into the sunset by getting another Super Bowl ring.
I see it.
But I also see that defense over there in Houston, and I'm going to go with the Texans. Yeah, we ain't even got a whole lot to discuss on that one.
Yeah, they look like they're trying to do what they did for Peyton and the Broncos. They're trying to do that. It looks like it.
Yeah, but see, the problem is they messed up. They ain't see that the matchup won't allow them to do that. This matchup ain't going to let that happen. Excuse me. If it does happen, I'm gonna be on them same conspiracy picket lines with everybody else talking about the game. The game is rigged, man. I ain't lying, cause ain't no way.
I said wasn't no way that the dude from the Ravens missed that field goal. I said that's a conspiracy. So I feel you, dog. I'm with you. For real.
Man.
He got paid off. Somebody got paid.
Was the line like -3?
Where?
For that Ravens Steelers game.
You know what? I forgot what the line was, bro. I was just so hurt by how it went down. But I bet you it was something just like that. I bet you it was something real close. I'm willing to put anything on that.
It was probably one of them -1.5 or something.
I bet.
All right, let's get to these college football playoffs. And then there were 4. I was completely wrong about both of these squads, and now they are playing in the semifinals. You got the number 10 Miami Hurricanes and the number 6 Ole Miss Rebels tonight being Thursday. They got Miami -3.5. Joose, who you got?
Miami been looking good, bro.
Miami? They have, but is that Miami defense going to stop Trinidad Chambers?
That's what the question is, and I say no, it won't. Ole Miss for the win.
Say Ole Miss for.
Yes, sir.
So I've been going against Miami. They've been winning. It seems as though Ole Miss is out to make a point to Lane Kiffin that we don't need you. Beat a Georgia team that I just didn't see happening.
Me either.
Then you got Miami on the other hand. Miami has a great running game, so you can slow the game down, keep Trinidad off the field. Then when he is on the field, I'm believing that pass rush can cause some disruption. I'm going to rock with the ACC on this one, man. I'm going to have to go with Miami. But either way, these are the two closest things to a Cinderella team in the whole college football playoff. And either way, Cinderella is playing for the national title. So
Right.
may the best team win. But I'm picking the Hurricanes.
Now, next game, what's up?
You got the number 5 Oregon Ducks, who pitched a shutout against Texas Tech. You could have told me to predict 10 outcomes of that game, and that wouldn't have been any one of them. Not from what I was seeing Texas Tech throughout the regular season, as far as, I ain't going to sit here and lie and act like I saw all their games, but just looking at scores and then the games I did see, how the defense was playing. Excuse me. And Oregon not being known for a great defense. Didn't see that coming. But I don't think it matters because this same Indiana team beat them in Eugene, Oregon earlier this season. So I got Indiana winning, not just winning, but making a statement on their way to that championship.
Bro, I'm going to tell you now, Oregon looks great. I can't believe what they did to Texas Tech, just like you just reiterated. I'm reiterating what you just said. I cannot believe it because Texas Tech had a great team. They've been stomping people out the whole year. I did not see that coming. So Oregon looking real good, but I don't think they got what it takes to beat Indiana. Indiana's crazy. They look like they hungry and thirsty at the same time.
Indiana is, I think, hands down the best team in college football on both sides of the ball right now. And they only have to prove it for 2 more games. Because they're going to get by Oregon. I don't see anything stopping them. Unless you tell me a key player or the whole offensive line or the defensive line got food poisoning the day before the game. Nah, Indiana out here to make a statement, man.
You ain't lying about that.
From like one of the worst teams in college football to the champion. I can't wait for the movie. I don't know if it's going to be on Netflix or Lifetime or what, man, but I'm willing to check it out.
Netflix probably. Netflix going to scoop that up quick.
Yeah, Netflix. The deal went through, huh? So they got Warner?
From what I heard, they did.
Congratulations.
I don't know if there's stuff going on, but from what I heard, they did, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know what's happening out here, bro. They making some big money moves.
What you mean, man? It's real life monopoly going on out here, man.
It sure is. I take up your country and take your president out and bring him to my prison, and then I take your oil and I sell it. Boy, that's the monopoly going on out here.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I knew a whole lot about the guy before, but I do know. You know the thing that our current president attempted to do on January 6th about 4-5 years ago. That's what he did. He didn't leave. He got voted out. He was like, okay, I hear you. Yeah, lock that door right there. I hear you. Y'all don't want me. Y'all don't want me to be president. Cool. Who gonna move me? Who gonna move me though? Yeah, that's where we at with that. Plus he had like a $50 million what you call that, award on his head. Yeah, man. Yeah, go get that $50 million, man.
Man.
Yeah, go get that $50 million. Now, is it right or wrong? Hey, I have no clue. I'm not abreast on political affairs. You know what I mean? I was trying to make sure I'm good over here where I'm at, me and my people.
Hey, you know what? That's all you can do nowadays. That's what it seems like.
Hey, that's it. Mind the business that pay you. And just stay up on what's going on in the news. That's all you can do, man. Don't matter. Hey, I apologize, man. I'm getting over this little hair cold situation. But we were not gonna record. I mean, that's never an option. That's never an option. So the UNC Tar Heels got exposed by Boopy Miller and the SMU Mustangs. Remember I told you the guard play. They shaky. They shaky, baby.
Yeah, well, get it out the way early.
But this is the thing though, Joose. This is gonna happen a lot because there are some really good squads that play well at home. That's gonna be a problem. Knowing that we got that target on our back, being as though we are ranked in the top 25, the kids are showing up. The crowd is gonna be raucous. You can believe that. And well, if you
heard about it, 58.
I am, man. Seth Trimble cannot be our scoring option. When he lead the team in scoring, that's a problem.
Yeah. But I mean, I think he has more talent than he's been exposing, man. He's been holding back, man. It's like he doesn't want to just go out there and just rock because he can really score, bro.
Look, this is what I need your man to do. Stop jumping up in the air without having a place to land. You're going to get yourself re-injured. Every time he go up, it look like he don't even know whether he want to come down or not. He can just end up falling on the ground. Like, what's your problem? You just came back from an injury. What you doing?
And bro, he got some springs. That boy be jumping high as hell.
Yeah, but okay, springs. Get you a parachute so you can come down too. It's too early in the season for that foolishness, man.
Man,
it's too early in the season. So I'm just saying it here first, man. I had us at the top of the ACC. But when we went out there and looked like we did against Boopy Miller and SMU, I don't know. Plus, I watched some of that Wake Forest game. Forest played Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech was like 12-2. Wake Forest is very athletic. They run a lot. I think they'll be in the middle of the pack this year. Who else have I seen? I know NC State sucks. But I still can't wait to play them, though. The way they've been talking in the offseason, I can't wait to play them. Talking like they were great. I can't wait for that matchup. Then, you got Duke, man, with Isaiah Evans. Isaiah Evans is the X factor. Because Boozer's going to do his thing. It don't matter who he play. He going to get his double-double. Isaiah Evans is definitely the X factor, man. Quiet as kept right now, man. They might be the front runner for the ACC so far. We got to get some solid guard play, yo.
Well, we got a good test on Saturday, man. You just called it out with Wake Forest. So we'll be playing Wake Forest this Saturday at 6 o'clock. That'll give us a good, hopefully, see if we learned from what happened with SMU. Hopefully, we'll see if we learned or we're going to do the same. This is where you see if Hubert Davis is coaching. This is what's going to tell you right here. Is he this season or is he still asleep like he been?
You can draw up the best game plan in the world, homie. But if they can't execute, did you see Caleb Wilson fall to one knee?
No, I did not
see him. You didn't see when Boopy hit him with the ill step back and my man set it off on the left and his right knee touched the ground.
I was in the air on the airplane. I didn't get to see that, and I'm glad I didn't.
Well, Caleb Wilson was grounded. His flight was grounded. Boopy stepped back, hit the three-pointer, and went down court, you know what I mean, like it was regular. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm 5'9". I do this to 7'1" guys all the time. Yeah, that's what we do right here at SMU. Yeah, we do Mustang things at SMU. What do you? Yeah.
Hey, you know what though, man? Like I say, conference play just started. I'm glad we got that L out the way. Now I think it's time to go ahead and do what we do. We got a great team. I seen them up close. They look great, even though we only won by 1 point when the game I went to. But it's cool, man. I think we're gonna make it happen this year, bro. I think we're gonna do a lot better than people think we are.
If that guard play doesn't change, man, we're gonna be in the middle of the pack. That Wake Forest game, that's a home or away game?
Home game.
Okay. Trying to think. Because if Carolina plays a team that has a great scoring guard, it's an issue. It's been that way since the Roy Williams era. I don't know why. I don't know what's up, but every time we play against a guard who can score real well, we have an issue. My mind goes back to my man Rice that was playing in Boston College. He had I think almost 30-something points in the first half against us that game. We came back and won, but you don't like to see one guy drop 30-something points on you in a half, man.
Not at all.
Yeah, man, we're going to be, middle of the pack. I'm thinking about Clemson. Clemson plays hard. Virginia's right there. Yeah, so that puts us back to 4 automatically. I know I'm forgetting some teams because it's about 32 teams in the ACC now.
I ain't worried about none of them, man. Go Heels, bruh. ACC tournament is in Charlotte this year. I'm definitely going to be out there, bruh.
I hear you, man. That's what it do. That's what it do. Well, you know who's not, you know who doesn't want to be in Atlanta, though?
Who's that?
Trey Young. Trey Young is requesting a trade, and he wants to go to the Washington Wizards, man.
Crazy thing is I heard from some people that a lot of fans wanted him to go anyway. And I'm like, hold up, bruh. Hold on, bruh. Really, Ice Trey? You want Ice Trey to leave? That's the only reason y'all even been relevant these last couple of years. He's the only thing y'all had. Y'all trying to get rid of this man? But at the end of the day, I think he does need to go somewhere else, 58. But I don't think it should be the damn Wizards or the Grizzlies.
I don't think he's going to go to the Grizzlies. It's only one ball. You can only play with one ball, so I don't think him and Ja going to be able to
No, that was the whole thing. That was the whole thing. Get rid of Ja. Switch out Ja for Trey and trade for Ja. Because I think Ja wants to get out the
that trade wouldn't even make sense. So you just going to trade for the same player, except one jumps higher than the other? That doesn't even... Well, okay, hold on. Wait. Trey Young, let's not trip. Career 25-point a game scorer, almost 10 assists per game, career, 9.8. Led the league in assists last year, 11.6. I think he's only played 10 games due to his, the leg injury that he suffered. I think people are looking at this like what have you done for me lately? Outlook on it. Cause Ice, man, he's a star. He's exciting to watch when he's healthy. He showed and proved what he can do in the playoffs. They beat the Knicks that one season in the playoffs. Didn't mean to throw you Knicks under the bus. I'm just stating facts here.
Yeah, you did.
Nah, I was going to talk about them later. I had it was going to be 2 more topics. that I was gonna get to the Knicks. Yeah. That just just random actual thoughts just popped in my head. So yeah, man. But the Wizards though, well, okay. In Trey Young's defense, send me somewhere where I don't have any restraints, and I already know I'm getting the ball 85% of the time.
All right, so you saying that? Where would you put him at? Because I got a spot that I would put him at.
Where would I put Trey Young? I'll put Trey Young in Minnesota.
Boy, that's just what I was gonna say.
Yeah, if I was in Minnesota, I'd make that happen.
Yep.
Please go give Ed Edwards some help out there in the West, man.
Yep.
That man got to deal with, he got to deal with Wemby coming off the bench scoring 30 points. Give that man some help, yo.
You put him out there in Minnesota, you got a problem, bro.
Yeah, I think that'll be great. And this my thing though. But see, what you gonna give up for him? You gonna give up DiVincenzo or Mike Conley? I mean, of course it's gonna be a package, but you can't do that though. With the history of injury he has, I can't give up my solid guard play. Not all of it. For you, I can't trade in my Isuzu, even though I got a lot of miles on it. It still get me back and forth to work. My Isuzu and my Geo Tracker for this nice looking Q45 Infinity, but the water pump keep messing up on it.
I say they get rid of Mike Conley and Julius Randle for Trey Young.
Julius Randle?
Yep.
Now the one thing you don't want to do in the Western Conference is get rid of your solid bigs, man. Julius Randle is a solid big.
What you can't. Trey Young, bro, that's a guarantee, like you just said, bro. That's a guaranteed double-double. That's a walking double-double, bro.
But you're still gonna need to rebound, and we both know Rudy Gobert.
Gonna have to for that man. You got to get something up.
Well, you look down the line and you start talking about draft picks. That's what you got to do for the Hawks. Young team, still building. Right now, they seem to found a niche with Jalen Johnson and Nikhil Walker. Cool. Now you start giving them what they might want down the line. Give them some draft picks. Yeah. We get that pop making that noise. But boy, they get hungry, man. But yeah, I think Minnesota would be the best fit for it, man. Because unless Miami get him,
wow,
and get Bam some help with Tyler Hero out there.
How about the Milwaukee Bucks?
I mean, it'll be a waste. It'll be a waste. Because even him at his best, the Milwaukee Bucks to me aren't the best team in the league with the addition of one star player. I don't see it. Now Giannis is gonna play hard no matter what, but I don't see it with the Bucks, man. I think the way the East is now, I think that's the way it's gonna be, far as the top half. Like the first four, everything else is gonna get shaken up as we get closer to All-Star Weekend, and then after All-Star Weekend, that's where everybody gonna hit their stride. Like I think with us beating the Oklahoma City Thunder the way we did, and do a whole lot for the win-loss record, but I think it did a whole lot for the guys on the squad. Like we can actually we can compete. We know this team can compete when everybody's healthy, and there's a lot of other teams that feel the same way. Remember the Bulls had a little run. I think it was a 5-game run not too long ago. So yeah, man. This NBA season right here is a return to 1990s normalcy, and what I mean by that is that whole buddy era of the NBA. Oh, it's out of here. It's gone. Cats are openly having beefs with teams. Kevin Durant threw the Suns under the bus the other night after he hit the game winner. It was like it felt good to hit the game winner against a squad who what do you say? I felt like they kicked me out and used me as a scapegoat for what went wrong over there. You don't get that. You don't get that a couple years ago. You get the cookie cutter answer. Then you got the Pistons trolling the Knicks when they beat them the other night with the subway wall painting IG posts, and then with the bing bong like hashtag and all that. Like yeah. People are not afraid to be competitors and let you know, hey man, yeah, we cool in the off season, but he don't wear that same jersey I wear. Yeah, it ain't cool for you. It's up from here, and I love it.
You see
I
what
love every bit of
Bronny James?
No,
on that tweet, Bronny James put up right before 2026 New Year's Eve. He was like, "Yo, it's gonna be my year, 2026. This and blah that." Kevin Durant then came on his tweet and was like, bro, you're going to be doing the same thing you was doing last year. You're going to be right on the bench.
Okay, so that brings up another interesting point, right? Well, no, because he already signed the contract, so never mind. I can't even pose that hypothetical. So you see how the G League guys, it's 2 G League guys that play college basketball.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's 2 of them.
Really?
Yeah. The one everybody kind of knows about is the cat that plays at Baylor. because that's the one they booed the other night when he got in the game. But it's one that played before that. And from my understanding, it's because they never signed NBA contracts. Because I was going to say, you think Bronny should just do that, but he has a contract with the Lakers. That's null and void. But I do think he should, I don't think anybody would object to him going back to college and hooping. I'm just saying, man, like, your talent for one isn't being cultivated because you sit in the bench. When you do play in the G League, don't nobody care. Like, that G League stuff you doing, you should be doing at a college, homeboy. Like, getting some real exposure. You playing like the Fayetteville 49ers and stuff like that in the G League, man. Don't nobody care.
So you said he need to be like the old Nintendo system back in the days that had a reset button. Just press the reset, put him on back, rewind time a little bit for him.
I mean, now that you're healthy, you know what I mean, you got your heart issue under control, go back, man. That's what I do. If I were him, I'd be like, hey, man, Pops, look, I know you did a lot to get me here. I appreciate it. But, man, this ain't helping me none. See what you can do. See what you can do about letting me go back to school. Tell him I'll get the money back. I'll get the bread back, man. Cause, all right, Joose, answer me this, Joose. Answer me this. Realistically speaking, after LeBron James finally retires and there's a big press conference that people won't care about like he think we will because you'll be like 50 years old by the time you retire, where's Bronny James going to play basketball? What team is going to want Bronny James?
You know what? That's when he's going to show out. He's going to start dropping a double-double on you, bro.
10 points, 10 assists, huh?
Yeah, he's going to drop them. He's going to say, bro, I was waiting for Dad to leave so I can show y'all what's happening. Hey, that's in the fantasy world, though, bro. In the real world, he's going to be chilling, bro.
But that's the thing, though. Like, don't get me wrong, man. If I had the opportunity to get paid that much to have the best seats at a Laker game, I'd do the same thing. Like, you the only person that get paid to go to Laker games. That is amazing. That is amazing.
What a wonderful life.
I mean, hey, and I'm only speaking about the fact that I believe the man could be great. It just won't happen on the Lakers like that, man. He got rushed, man. He gonna pay the price for it, yo. God, he gonna pay the price for it.
He been paying the price.
Yeah.
Them G League games, I seen him bang on a couple of folk, bro. He did his little thing out there.
I mean, everybody get dunked on in the G League. Liam McNeely dunked on a couple cats the other night.
A word.
Yeah. I can't wait for him to get right, get healthy, get his playing rhythm, because that's another piece the Hornets can use too. He's a dead-eye three-point shooter. We can use all the shooters we can get. Oh, my goodness, Lord help him. Let that boy go back to college.
Boy.
Yeah. Hit my news. Well, yeah, that's right. We don't have the news with her. I just do the entertainment drop.
Are you not entertained?
Your man Aubrey Drake Graham is in a RICO lawsuit. The lawsuit alleges that he, along with content creator / influencer, Twitch streamer Aiden Ross, while here promoting an illegal gambling site. The illegal gambling site goes by the name of it started with an S. Why didn't I write this down? Well, make a long story short, man, they were getting folks to bet, and they had them to believe that it was not real gambling, but it was. So people got addicted, so they're blaming them for it. But they're also alleging that through that same site, I want to make sure I get the site's name right, so don't nobody go on it. I'm sorry?
Stake.
Thank you, sir. Stake.us. Y'all stay away from stake.us. But they were using, there's a tip feature in there, right? And they were using that. This is what the suitors alleged, that Drake was paying Aiden Ross through that to, it was a third party involved, I'm sorry, last name to win. And they were, that same stuff they was accusing Kendrick of, like using bots to inflate his numbers, they were saying Drake was doing that. Now, the lawsuit itself, I don't really care too much about. But this what got me. I'm sitting back like, so this how they going, this is the beginning of 2026. So that just means by the summertime 2026, there's going to be some type of major discrediting of Drake, because it looked like the regular playbook where somebody get overly anxious and wants to sue the hand that feeds them, i.e. Your boy Diddy with Diageo. You want your liquor money? Cool. Now you sitting in jail making homemade wine. There go your liquor money right there, big boy. Drake, you want to go against Lucian Grange? Nobody outside of the music industry even really knew who Lucian Grange was till you start trying to sue Universal Music Group. Now you getting ready to pay for that. You getting ready to pay for it, homeboy. I'm real eager to see how they gonna lay this out though. A RICO charge though?
Yeah, that sounds like a little bit too much, bro. But
if Thug and them ain't get caught, get hit with a real RICO, I know Drake ain't about to. Come on, man.
Right.
What's the bigger play here, man? Like seriously, man. What is just get his name associated with some criminal activity first? Is this the play?
That's what it sounds like, 58.
Okay, so let's predict this thing then. So it's the criminal activity. What's the next after the criminal activity? So it's the RICO case. Then it's if you want to hit. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I say this right. Hitting him where it hurts, meaning the way he's made most of his money, his bread and butter. It'll have to be something with a female involved. Like when you see that happen, that's when you know, oh, the glove's off. They're trying to destroy this man. Like, put it like this. Take Stephon Diggs out of his current situation. Insert Drake in that situation. See, if I say the whole thing out loud, that means I'm wishing it on him. That's why I'm just, saying it that way. I ain't wishing nothing on nobody, but I'm just saying if that play is next, then we already know, man. They trying to get him up out of here.
Oh, man. I hope not, man. Leave Drake alone, man. Ain't that serious, bro. A little gambling, it ain't that serious, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's serious and what's not, but I know you can't go against your record label that you make money with, that pays you advances on your albums, and all of a sudden now you want to see the books on another artist and this, that, and the third. You claiming they in cahoots with this dude, trying to get you up out of here. Then you withdrew the lawsuit. So you did all that, tried to publicly shame us now, and think it ain't about to be no spanking of the baby. No.
You said keep it in rap, huh?
Man, what? It's names and reputations on the line. You called this man out. Excuse me. Well, I ain't gonna say you called him out by name. I'm just saying, like, some people stay in the shadows for a reason. When the last time you heard somebody, okay, you've heard plenty of people diss Brian Baby Williams. You ain't heard not one rapper say nothing about Slim. Some people are best left alone and best left in them shadows, man.
That's real.
In the immortal words of the homie Bane, you adopted the dark. No, you merely adopted the dark. I was born in it. Yeah, leave some people alone, man.
I like that Bane voice, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah, man, this congestion is helping it out a lot. Yeah, leave them folk alone. Leave them folk alone. And now it's too late. It's too late now. You done showed your hand, now they got to spank you. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And I don't know if his homegirl is out there on this Turning Point USA stuff to try to get some favor real quick just in case it do get bad for him. You know what I mean? Maybe that's her play. Maybe she's going to try to help out the homie a little later on down the line.
You're 58 making these conspiracies up. Look at him.
Hey, man, look here, man. We just watched a man kidnap a man from his own house in his own country. Ain't no conspiracy theories nowhere. All right? Anything is possible. You hear me?
Anything.
The wife of the man who created WWE is still in charge of the Department of Education. Anything is possible. You hear me?
Anything, brother.
You can go bald today and have a full head of hair tomorrow thanks to what we got going on over here in America. Anything can happen. You understand me? People are getting kneecap extensions to get taller. Look, man, ain't nothing impossible in the great United States of America, Jack.
Kneecap extensions.
Kneecap extensions, man, getting taller out here.
Damn.
Going under the knife to get taller, bro.
Damn.
All this going on, still ain't got no flying cars.
They got them. We just ain't got them.
Nah, man. Elroy Jetson is rolling over in his cartoon grave right now.
You gonna tell me they don't think they got no flying cars, 58? They got them.
They ain't got enough. We supposed to all been having them by now.
That's the problem. They couldn't do that. Like, hold up. They like, nah, bro. It's worse than just driving on the street. Ain't no way we can give these damn folks these damn cars to drive. Nah, bro. It's gonna be too much, bro. You thought drunk driving was crazy on the street? Boy, try to drunk drive when you're up in the air.
Well, I mean, it's much more space up there. It's too much space up there for people to be running into each other, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, boss.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Few shots of that Henny. You'd be surprised what happens.
Lord have mercy. Yo, man, you got a Juice Joints food review for us, boss?
The only food review I got, place called Cuban Libre.
Hold up. Whoa. If you got one, I got to do the drop, man. You tripping.
Okay.
Let him cook.
We're talking about food.
Let him cook now. Let him cook.
Juice Jones with his Juice Jones Juice Joints food reviews for 2026. The first one of 2026. Take it away, Juice.
Give mad shout outs to Atlantic City, New Jersey, where my food review went down at a restaurant by the name of Cuban Libre. They have great Spanish food. I ordered something called the Gaucho plate. It was $85. And
this is Juice Joints' first food review of 2026. Juice Joints food reviews. I'm going to step off and let you do your thing. Yep.
We're going to do it like this, man. Atlantic City, New Jersey. I was just out there. Shout out to the Caesars properties. I was at the Tropicana Hotel and Casino, and they have a spot in there called Cuban Libre. Cuban like the country of Cuba. And it's great Spanish food. They got a mixture of like Cuban and Puerto Rican food and Dominican food all in one restaurant. It's like a fusion. And I got a plate called the Gaucho plate that comes with lobster, shrimp, steak, chicken, sausage. It comes with everything, with the rice and the beans. It was just so delicious. It brought me back to my native roots. This is how my mom used to cook for us when we was little, that good rice and beans and all that good stuff. So Cuban Libre in the Tropicana Casino and Hotel in Atlantic City, New Jersey. 2 thumbs up and 2 middle fingers for everybody, baby. That's how good it was.
I don't even understand what the middle fingers was about. I don't even.
Man, because it's so good, you have to do it, brother. It's just like, you know, it's so good. Sometimes somebody said he got to slap your mama. It's so good, I had to throw some middle fingers up, brother. I just felt like doing something crazy because it was so good. Maybe the middle fingers was up to everybody else for all the other restaurants. But this is the only restaurant I was concerned about.
All right. Thank you, Juice, for that Juice Joints food review.
You are welcome, brother.
He gave, what was it called again?
Cuban Libre.
He gave Cuban Libre 2 fingers up. Way to go. Cuban Libre.
Got to change things up for the 2026, baby. Can't be like everybody else. I got to do me, man.
I hear you, man. Hey, look, man, some new music that dropped for the 2026. You got Doechii featuring SZA, Girl Get Up. That kind of go along with the Aiden Ross story. Remember, he was featured in the lawsuit with Drake. But I mean, we gonna let that negativity go on by, man. We're just gonna say y'all check the song out. Dope song. The video was like that. Yeah, ain't no Doechii was like that back there. Yeah.
Okay, I like the way you sound. I gotta see that what's going on, bro.
Yeah. The Baby and Fetty P. Franklin, 2 Charlotte natives. They got an album together, a little joint album, about 8 songs. Well, not even an album, it just said EP. 8 songs. It's called Kirk Franklin. Y'all check that out. It's a nice listen. Finesse 2 Times dropped a new single, Creepin'. Jilly from Philly is back, ladies and gentlemen. She got an album coming out January 16th, but she does have a single out called Beautiful People Now. Who else was it? Sag Harbor by Tyler, the Creator. Another dope single that's out right now, man. So yeah, check some of that new music out. Put it in your rotation, you know what I mean? You put it on your workout playlist. You just round the house when you're cleaning up. You know, get some good music in your life.
I love it.
Well, Juice, you already know what time it is, man. Just do a little round of brick or switch. And about now, everybody, y'all already know how this goes. I pick a topic from either sports, news, or entertainment. I present Juice with a this or that scenario. If he likes it, it's a switch. If he doesn't agree with it, it's a brick.
Brick.
Juice Jones, brick or swish. If Raheem Morris, nah, forget all that. Brick or swish. Pete Carroll's gonna go back to coaching college football since being fired by the Raiders.
Oh, say it again?
Pete Carroll will go back to coaching college football since being let go by the Raiders.
You know, the crazy thing was, I was actually thinking that. And since you said, yeah, I'm going to throw a switch, man. Pete Carroll did his thing in college. He came to the NFL, did his thing, you know, with the Seahawks, right? With Russell Wilson. Mm-hmm. Did a, great job, man. The Raiders, not so good. You know, it is what it is, but he's still a great coach overall. And I think he will go back to college. and finish his career up.
Yeah, I also agree with that, man. For one, I think it'll be a lot easier to be a leader of men in college. And for two, I think the ghost of that stupid Super Bowl call has been haunting him ever since he didn't let Marshawn Lynch run that ball in. So yeah, you need to get out of the NFL because there's nothing there for you anymore, Pete. Peace, Pete.
Peace.
All right, brick or swish. Just because the team makes the NFL playoffs doesn't mean you shouldn't consider changing the coaching staff. Brick or swish?
Who you got in mind with this? What team do you have in mind?
Mine. I got my team in mind.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna throw a brick on that, man, because I think, if you made it to the playoffs, you're doing something right.
Brick.
So you just need to keep the same energy and keep what's going on. You don't need to change everything all the time. If you're making it to the playoffs, you're doing something right. So you might need to keep the same formula.
Clearly, I just threw a switch on that. Yes, we need to start rearranging some things. Everything you just said, Mr. Joose Jalapeno Jones, is absolutely true. But you know what doesn't apply to us? Everything that you just said. We only got into the playoffs because another team won. We didn't win. We lost the last 2 out of 3 games we played.
Yeah.
We moonwalked into the playoffs. We had people at bars in Charlotte having watch parties waiting to see if the Falcons were going to beat the Saints. When the previous 2 weeks, all we had to do was either beat the Saints or beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So yeah, homeboy, the coaching staff is on your own notice. I don't care that you made the playoffs, man. I don't care that you made the playoffs because you wasn't supposed to be quite honest with you. You wasn't supposed to. Yeah, we can't reward inconsistency, man. Like, nah, you can't lose 1 week, win next week, and then to make it even worse, like I said, man, we lost the last 2. Nah, partner, no, we can't. If you serious about winning, some of that stuff, you gotta shake some of that up, man. And yeah, that's how I feel about that. So yeah, just because you win, just because you make the playoff, 'cause I can't even say just because you win and get in the playoffs, because we did not win. This is insane. It's like this, man. She didn't want the playoffs as a woman. She didn't want to date us. You know what I mean? We was just what was left when the lights came on at 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Somebody from the NFC South had to go.
But you know what, bro? Hey, I crapped on y'all the whole year. I could have swore y'all was going to be way less than y'all was. So for right now, I'm going for the Carolina Panthers, and I hope y'all win the first round, and I hope y'all make it to the second round. I hope y'all make some noise in these playoffs.
Hey, man, I too hope we make noise, and I hope we make noise in the offseason too by shaking things up on the coaching staff, man. Y'all made too many terrible decisions on both sides of the ball, man, so that got to be addressed. That has to be addressed, all right?
All right.
Whew, excuse me. You got a brick or switch this week, man?
My only brick or switch is get rid of that cough, boy. Get better.
That's not a brick or switch. That's not even a yes or no. That's not a yes or no. That's a has to happen.
Feel bad
because the whole plan.
Feel bad.
I mean, it sounds worse than it is, man. I'm cool. This my flu game. You know what I mean? I got a little head congestion. This is my flu game, and I think we did great. To be quite honest with you, yeah. I think we did great, man.
Keep it up.
I had a random question I wanted to ask you at the beginning of the show, but I wanted to get right into the sport, so I might save it for the Sunday Night Live. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with sports. It was just totally random about our parents. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of the question, and they can answer in the comment section if they want. Then I'll still pose the question on the Sunday Night Live. You ever wish you can go back somehow, just like, hypothetically speaking, the imaginary type stuff. Go see how your parents were during their peak, like maybe between 16 to 30. Let's just say that's the peak. I want to see what type of people I came from, to be quite honest with you, right? Like the actual people. Because, like their contemporaries or the people their age and stuff like that, all they're going to say is, oh, you such and such son. Yeah, that was, and give like real nice compliments and stuff like that. Now I want to really know about them. Like, how were they for real? Did I come along and ruin some potential? That's what I want to know. Were they on their way to doing something great? And then, your daddy was a heck of an athlete, man. You know what I mean? Then he had you, man, and that's all he cared about. And that be the end of the sentence.
Yeah, I would love to have that ability to go back and definitely see. See what was
I want to see what type. Yeah, I'll see what type of folks I came from. Like, boy, your mama sure could sing, man. Then she had you, and that's all she cared about.
damn.
That'd be the end of the sentence, and that'd be the end of the sentence. Like, notice when people say stuff like that, see how they look, see how they stare at you though. When they say, yeah, then they cared about you. All they cared about was you after that. It's like they're looking at you with disgust and contempt, right? Yeah. I've always wondered that. Like, how were my folks really? I wonder if other people ever wonder this stuff. So I'm gonna pose that question. Yeah, I'm gonna pose that question on Sunday Night Live, and y'all feel free to answer if y'all feel the same way down there in the comment section, man. But look, Juice, we've battled through another episode. As always, thank y'all so much for listening on the Connected Radio app. If you don't have it, go get it. Thank you for watching on the YouTube. That's right, the YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. This has been another episode of 58 South TV Presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. I am your host, 58 South, along with my co-host, Joose Jalapeno Jones. Catch him on all things at Joose Jones. Joose, any parting words for the folks?
Once again, just want to welcome everybody to 2026. Make this year your best year, and do better, man.
I heard that, man. Y'all don't forget, whenever you go outside, take God with you. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful. Peace. Cut the check.